What's going on, everybody? Gbonics coming at you with a brand new cryptocurrency video. To everybody out there, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good one and hope the cryptos are treating you nice. In this video, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my portfolio as well as all the things that I'm going to be doing moving forward. So if I look at my portfolio, it is sitting at 502K, and yeah, everything's pretty much been performing kind of just sideways movement after the dip. Everything kind of consolidated and is back to normal. The one thing that did move in my portfolio a lot was Burst, and this is great to see because Burst is one of the coins that I've been hodling a lot, and in the beginning, and I still think that it gives people value just by the fact that you could mine it on a hard drive. I myself am not a tech, so I don't know if Burst is, it could be, you know, it could be giving you the feeling of mining but not really be mining. I don't know how legit hard drive mining is. If there's coders out there that want to, you know, put this under the microscope and actually test it out and see if it actually is mining, that would be great. But yeah, Burst is one of the ones that I believed in, and now it's got a backing by John McAfee, so that is a big deal. John McAfee is a big dude in the scene. He does his own mining and stuff, so this is gonna be great to see. And then I did load up on some pot coin because I think the weed coins are gonna really help in the future. I don't know if it's ever gonna get implemented, but I know it's gonna catch a lot of people's heartstrings and really make them wanna jump behind the cause, especially with weed. They're gonna jump behind the cause with weed through a cryptocurrency, so I definitely see that coming in the future. So that's just one of the coins that I wanted to load up on. And then in the markets, we got Bitcoin at 13,686, Ethereum $676, Bitcoin Cash is at 2,840. I was hoping it would drop around like 2,500 and maybe I would jump on that, but no such luck yet. We got Ripple at $1, Litecoin at 270, Cardano, people are getting excited about that, 38 cents. But I don't like coins with such high circulating supplies, and you can't mine them. So like, to me, coins that you can't mine, yeah, they might make you money, but they're just to flip in the market. I really don't see the actual value behind them, because if you're not mining the coin, I don't know too much about it. IOTA, we got $3.42. I guess it's pretty cheap compared to what it was before. We got Dash, 1,172. That's not bad. Dash is gonna do great. It might even go to like 3,000 this year just because it has such a low circulating supply. I think the total supply is 28 million, but the mining is going really slow. Then we got NEM at 96 cents and Monero. Another thing I want to say about Dash is Dash seems to be a really hard coin to mine. So if you want to start mining with Dash, just know that after a while, man, your mining might not go so good. Right now, my Dash payments on Genesis Mining are pretty much to the floor. It's like 50 cents a day, which is pretty garbage. I thought it was for 2 years, and now it's only gonna last like 6 months because of the difficulty going up so high. It's barely paying me out, so pay attention to that. I got paid from Genesis Mining. We got paid 0.053. The next difficulty will be increasing probably in like a week or so, so hopefully it doesn't knock me down too much. And then with BitConnect, I'm just gonna hodl for a bit. I'm gonna hodl the coins and see if this price goes back up to like at least 350, and then I'll make a loan, just because if you use the BitConnect coins for their use as a cryptocurrency, so you wait for them and you hodl till the price goes up, you never know, in the future you could be making some bigger gains through the BitConnect coin. So that's why I think this is valuable. And in times like these, BitConnect is pretty much your tether. So you hold your value in fiat and then get it back. So it doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. I think BitConnect is gonna do great this year. And then today was another good day. We got pending 1.20%, and then today was 1.28%. So BitConnect's been doing pretty good. Liking what I see so far. And then in this video, I wanted to talk about this article, because this article is definitely something that people need to understand. 5 myths about Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about what I think about these 5 myths. Let's see. There is a finite supply of Bitcoin. This right here, I want to agree with it, but it's definitely not true. There isn't a finite a finite supply just because of the altcoins. The altcoins really open up Bitcoin to inflation. It is supposed to be a deflationary asset, but through the fact that there's altcoins, I think it is definitely victim to inflation over time, because this is gonna be something that's gonna be factored by basically the dominance. If the dominance were to go down like way below 40%, like if it gets to like 30%, then the crypto market is already, to me, seeming to be inflated, just because the Bitcoin dominance is not there in hash power. So that means that most of the hash power of the network is now on other coins, and that kind of opens up Bitcoin to skepticism from anybody that's looking from the outside in and saying that it doesn't really have any value. So that's what I think about that finite supply argument, is that basically altcoins kind of ruin that. So if the community really wants to get on board with Bitcoin success, you want to back Bitcoin and try to get most of your funds into Bitcoin. The smartest thing to do anyways. Hopefully we see the dominance go back up. Let's see, Bitcoin users are anonymous. What I have to say about this is that basically the way you're not going to be anonymous is if your IP address links you. If you happen to, get raided or something, and your IP address is linked to that address that you're receiving Bitcoin from, and somebody really searches that out. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta give up privacy for convenience. So it is what it is. As far as anonymous, I believe no address can ever be linked to you, because you didn't claim that address as a random person who has Bitcoin. So the third one, Bitcoin is beyond the reach of law. I ain't got too much to say about that. The law is a sketchy subject. The law does whatever it wants. And then this one, myth number 4, Bitcoin wastes energy. I've heard that the legacy system wastes way more energy than what Bitcoin is currently now, and people are overblowing that myth. I mean, they're overblowing that argument that Bitcoin wastes more energy than anything else, because there's other things that waste a lot more energy than Bitcoin. So, and then the last myth, Bitcoin will replace credit cards and or cash. Right now, that's not going to happen. Bitcoin, the transactions are way too slow. Basically, there's a few fixes for this. So far, we got the Lightning Network and SegWit. I heard SegWit is being adopted by more people. The Lightning Network should alleviate things a little bit by opening up channels between merchants already funding the channels. But yeah, basically the only problem with increasing the block size, because people talk about increasing block size, the problem that could happen with that is that if the block size gets increased way too much, it's going to be harder for people to run full nodes, and then that means that Bitcoin will not be decentralized as it has been before, because if normal people can't run full nodes, then everything gets more centralized by powers that can, which means more centralization because of the sheer amount of power that's going to be needed funds that's going to be needed to run these nodes. A regular person is not going to be able to do it. It's going to be more industrialized. So that is the problem with increasing the block sizes too much, and that's what we're trying to stay away from. So it's a good time to be in Bitcoin. There's a lot to learn, and yeah, you just got to stay up on game, see what's going on in the field. Something to pay attention to every single day. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. Hope you guys are having a good Christmas. God bless everybody out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.